cooking a side dish to go with frankfurters, and I'm going to make a type of risotto. It's made with orzo, which is like rice, but it's made from pasta. It's gluten, so my daughter won't be eating it. She'll have something else instead. Yeah, the orzo I usually buy is a lot thicker than that, a lot bigger, about 8 times that size. It looks like rice, basically, or even smaller. It's tiny. So hopefully it's going to turn out alright. Right, I'm going to start off by cutting an onion up. Probably just slice it because none of my knives they're all blunt basically. I just peeled this earlier. You can't really see what I'm doing, unfortunately. I just wrapped it in, I peeled it in loads of layers, I'm a bit manky, so I got down to the bit I like the look of. And I wrapped it in kitchen roll and cling film just to keep it fresh. There. Looks alright. Not the best, but you never know until you peel the skin off what it's going to look like. Well, sometimes you do. Okay. I suppose this is my sharpest knife, but it's not really. I haven't really got a sharp knife. Oh, this is rock hard as well, so is it an old onion? Possibly. No, it looks alright, I'm surprised. So I'm just going to cut it into slithers, rings. Yeah, I cut it in half. And it's very hard, this onion. It does smell alright though, it's got a good oniony smell. Fingers on. Right. While I'm cutting the other side, I'll preheat the oil. I used olive oil, but it's not extra virgin, just cooking olive oil. Turn it up to mid-heat, medium heat. Just check it now and again, that screen, it doesn't go black. Been lucky recently with it. There, quite a lot of onion actually. Makes a change. Alright then, just putting all the onion in it, all of it. Just wait for that to break it up a bit. Just try and lower it down a bit. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? I think I'll open the blinds a little bit. That's better, isn't it? A lot better. Take that over. Just break the E-rings up. Just go at it like a mad person. No. Like you're in a race. A race against time. To get all your rings separated. It's quite satisfying actually. And you want to cook them until they're sort of translucent. Yeah, it was a red onion, yeah, I showed it to you. A big one, yeah, quite a big one. I'll just leave that to do its business. Get a little container out. any knife. Might need a knife. I'm getting a rectangular cube-like shape. I don't know what the mathematical word is for a three-dimensional rectangle. Got one of garlic, one of ginger, and the one of garlic is I know it looks big, but it's meant to be equivalent to one clove of garlic, but I personally think there's more garlic in it than that. I don't know about the ginger, that's quite strong actually. Alright, I'll get the ginger out first, because I saw the bag first. And soon my freezer's going to make an irritating noise. Well, looks like I don't need the knife. There's the ginger. So I like convenience. There's not a lot of waste either because you freeze it so it doesn't go off. I know you can freeze ginger at home, but I think it only lasts a month after you bought it. These last a lot longer. Well, that's stuck together. There. Garlic and ginger. I got the recipe online, but I changed it a little bit. This is still quite hard. Just downloaded an app. You can't see me, can you? Downloaded an app. Forgot what it's called. It's meant to do a kaleidoscope background. So your image, but with kaleidoscope. Oh, why do they keep... They've been messing me about. I'm no good with technology, especially when it comes to mobiles. It's UCam perfect. And I don't know what I'm entitled to. Oh, I think I might have downloaded the wrong thing. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Nothing straightforward though. That's the truth. I think nothing is straightforward in this world anymore. It's all so complex. Makes me want to cry sometimes. It stresses me out, it really does. You know, sometimes I really want to go back to like the 1970s. I know life was harder then, but it wasn't so complex. You know, the most complex thing people did was probably, I'm not talking about scientists in their laboratories, I'm talking about ordinary people. The most complicated thing they were probably doing was a blooming crossword or something. You know, one of those cryptic ones. I was never good at those. My mum was. I just put the garlic in the... Oh, it's got dark again. I just put the garlic and the... I'm turning the heat down. I just put the garlic and the ginger in. It's better. Keep moving things about because the kitchen's so small. know it's big because of my beautiful hands. The nail varnish is horrendous though. Looks a bit like Tipex. I think I know what I'm doing. I think the next stage is the paprika, and you know me, I'll take the pan off the heat when I put the paprika in. It says 1 teaspoon, but I'm not going to add that. That's rubbish. I'm going to add more than that. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. God, that's really hot, that heat. Better be careful I don't burn myself. Alright, this is quite full. Oh, that spoon's not going to go in. Look. Not going to fit in. Maybe they should make them wider. So I'll get a smaller spoon and do 4. Yeah. Doesn't have to be it can be approximate, doesn't have to be accurate. That's a big one, that's 1, 2, 3. I think that's enough. 3 heaps of these spoons is enough. Put in as much or as little as you want. But you want to taste it. I just don't think 1 teaspoon would be enough. Right, I'm going to stir that, but you can't see it. I'll hold it in. So you can see I'm just mixing it all together. So it's a lovely red colour. Yeah, I know the garlic and ginger haven't dissolved completely, but they will eventually. Right, I'm going to add some peppers now. I'm just going to put the kettle to boil. Just going to pause it while the kettle's boiling. Hello, I'm back. I'm just stirring. It's 500 millilitres of boiling water and 1 chicken stock pot. Steaming up the camera. Just giving it a good stir. Make sure there's no lumps left. Yeah, that's fine. And while I paused it, I've got some basil which I'm going to wash in a minute. Alright, I'm going to put this back on the heat. It's on about number 1. I'm going to turn it down a bit because it really doesn't go by the thermostat anymore. So you can see it's a bright red, well, dark red on there, a bright red combination. I'm just going to add a little bit of this to deglaze it, so I'm going to turn it up a bit. It's not alcohol, but just pour some in to deglaze it. So now just give it a good mix. There's just a bit of liquid in there, not too much. A few tablespoons, like 3, 4. Now I'm going to add the orzo. Well, I think they call it something a bit different on the pack because it's Italian. I think Greek orzo is a Greek name for it. Italians. I might be wrong. It might be Italian words. It's very fine anyway. I've never come across orzo that fine. Mix that in as well. It's just like making a risotto in a way. It's not a lot of difference. But the thing is, I won't have to stand over it, stirring it all the... I add all the water at once, so that's fine. And I don't know if I should put the lid on. I can't remember now what it said. I might leave the lid off. I don't know. It will get bigger though, thank goodness. Sorry about that annoying noise. I'm going to add all this now. Chicken stock. I think I'll turn it up to its boiling, and then I'll turn it down and let it reduce. But if I think it's reducing too quickly, I'll put the lid on. There. That's rather nice. Still not very good at camera work, am I? Mind you, I've only got a cheap webcam. It's rubbish. Right, turn it right down to about 1 and let it simmer away for about 20 minutes. Just to wait, and then I can put it on the timer. I have to do it by the timer because I've got such a bad memory. Right, 20 minutes. And in that time I've got to cook my daughter's peas and rice. It won't detract from this side dish. And we're having... Well, I've already peeled them. You have to peel these frankfurters. You find them in the Polish section, in the chilled aisle. You can get them in Tesco's and Sainsbury's. I'm sure other supermarkets sell them. These are the pork ones. One moment. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, these sausages, you can find them in most supermarkets. These are the pork ones. You can get chicken ones. And you get ones with jalapeno in. But I've only seen that in one Sainsbury's. They're really nice. I usually just fry them. But I think you can grill them if you want, or barbecue them. I'm not sure. So that's the main that's the protein. I know it's not that healthy. But, you know, times are hard. Oh, they're called berlinki, by the way. Like Berlin, but with K-I on the end. That's easy to remember. And I prefer them to Herta. And Herta have got gluten in, and these haven't. They don't take long to cook. I don't know when I should put the peas on. Well, it's not a lot of peas. Soon I will. Let's see this, how this is doing. Oh, it's swelling up well. It's getting bigger. I'm wondering if I should tear the basil now. Yeah, I think I've downloaded the wrong app. I don't even know if I've bloody downloaded it properly. Oh, so infuriating. They're all these apps. They promise you things, but they never deliver. And you have to end up paying for premium and all sorts of things. And when you haven't got a lot of money, it's a minefield. That's all I can say. It's a minefield. Yeah, it's frustrating. I wish they'd make things straightforward. I think they deliberately tried to confuse people out of the money. Oh, it's so sad, it really is. Oh yeah, I'm upset really. Send messages to people, don't get no reply. It's frustrating, really is. Yeah, I'm not well at the moment. Still depressed, it's come back again. Well, this is starting to stick. Still got 14 minutes left. I have to, oh God, sorry for using your name in vain. Well, I'm not that religious actually. Alright, I'm going to, so I do swear, as you know. I am going to turn this right down, put the lid on it. I have to check it quite frequently. It's ridiculous, this cooker. Can't afford to get a new one. It's because of this stupid ULEZ thing. He has to get a new van. He can't afford to get a new van. What does it stand for? ULEZ. Ultra Low Emission Zone. And we live in Bromley, which is part of London. It's a borough. So now the people in the boroughs have to pay £12.50 or get a new vehicle if it's over a certain age, and he bought it second hand and it's still in good running order. I don't know when he'll be given something called scrappage, I think, which is about £4,000. Now when will he get it? Next year when he gets his tax rebate? We don't know. It's putting him under a lot of stress. Things are expensive anyway. We can't live like we used to. I know there's a lot of people worse off than us, like the people next door. Their cat's so thin, but we feed it. They're very quiet people. I'm very shy, like hermits. Alright. I'm a bit of a hermit. I never used to be. I used to be really outgoing once. I'll put the water on for his coffee. Oh, I better put the water on for our peas. I keep checking this, it's annoying. I think I should add some more liquid. No, I don't know. I'll get the jug anyway. Best to use hot water because well, it's not rice actually, it's pasta. But it's made of starch, so very best to add hot water rather than cold. Got some hot water in here, boiled water. 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 That's how Cockneys speak. I'm a Cockney. Well, not really, because I'm not from the East End. take that lovely cup of coffee, instant coffee, into the living room, the lounge. Oh, why is this light on? Oh, hello, I'm back. As you can tell from the beautiful hand, elegant and young looking. What? Actually, in real life, it looks older than that. I like reading up about cosmetic surgery. I think if I wasn't so frightened of having an operation, and oh, this is sticking. Oh God, sorry, GOD, GD. I mean, oh, this is sticking. This is pathetic. I'm gonna add the water. It's enough, I think. I don't want this to be a disaster. It's a cooking video. Oh, I'm not buying this type of orzo again, that's for sure. I'll stick to them big ones. This is on like nearly 0. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's boiling now. The pea water. Ah. Oh, I better heat the Frankfurter oil. Ah. Got nowhere to put anything. Get electrocuted one of these days. I shouldn't say that. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, good, it's not. One portion of peas, how much is it? Oh, that's a big portion. Not a lot of peas to eat. I don't think peas are good for me. Wait a minute, because my thyroid. A lot of things I shouldn't eat. That's it. Oh, let's see how. This is ridiculous. I have to keep checking this. It's going to end up like a soup if I'm not careful. Oh, I might as well add some salt now. Salt or salt? How do you say it? I'm burning myself. Salt. Pass me the salt. No, hasn't got anything salty in it, so I've been quite generous. This might be the quickest cooking video I've made. Right, let's go get those franks on there. There. Just turn it up a bit. Get my tongs out. What am I doing? The lid has to be on here. The lid has to be on here. The peas are boiling now. Yeah. Not long to go. Oh yeah, tongs. Turn it up. That one's not such a high heat. Maybe I should have cooked the risotto or pasta otto in that, on that hob. Yeah, there's quite a lot of moisture in here. Should be alright. What now? I'll turn the peas down. yeah. Oh yeah, I've got to microwave our rice, so I'll have to move the laptop. Let's get this ready. It's that. I can't see her eating a whole bag. It serves 2 people. I'm not even hungry. Never hungry at this time. I'm going to move this, hopefully without disturbing anything. Ridiculous kitchen. Turn these down. They're really ready. You could eat them now. I mean, they're cooked already. They just need warming up, really. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think they're semi-cooked. But Colin's, oh, getting dizzy. It's a hot kitchen. Alright. I think this is cooked. I could try it actually. Got the microwave on. I won't put it on yet. Oh yeah, I was going to try some of this. Let it cool down first. Don't want to burn my mouth. Spit it out. Mm. What manners. That's cooked. Just turn it up a little bit just to heat it up. Put the lid back on. How are the frankfurters doing? Doing fine. Actually, I can put a rice on. Now I'm going to say goodbye now. I'll give you a good shot of the pasta risotto. Mainly peppers in it and paprika. Just a bit of basil stirred in. There. I'll tell you, it does taste nice, by the way. Very nice. And I can put some chives on it as well. Quite generous with the chives. Turn that light down. Alright, I think it's time for me to say goodbye. Hope you like this. Oh, shorter than normal. Slightly shorter than normal video. So, say goodbye. See you soon.